Hello students, welcome to our new video lesson, and in this video lesson we are going to learn about perimeter, area and volume. Okay, this is going to a little longer video lesson because we are going to cover 2 weeks lesson in one single video. Alright, so now what is a perimeter? Let's get through this 3 topics. Like first we will discuss about perimeter. Perimeter means the area covered with the sides. Let's say this one is a rectangle, okay, and this rectangle says like this is one side, second one, third one and fourth one. These 4 sides, if I add all the sides of any sort of shape, any sort of flat shape, we will say it as perimeter, as this is a rectangle which lengths and widths are equal. Like let's say if this one is L, so this one is L as well, and if this one is width, we can say this is width as well. So the value of perimeter will be 2 into like length plus width. Alright, so this is called the perimeter of any size. Okay, we will add all the values, that's it. And now if I come to discuss about the area of this side where the lengths are same, opposite lengths are same, and opposite widths are same, so we can say this as like area will be this part, this whole part covering the inside areas. So we can say like area is length into width. Okay, so this is how we are going to solve the perimeter and area based maths. Alright, let's now come to the, while we are discussing about area, this one was area of rectangle. Okay, this one is done. So now we will be hold on a minute. We will be discussing about triangle. Area of triangle. Okay, so let's say this one is a triangle, and while we are discussing about its area, this one we can say this one is as height, and this total thing as base. H denotes height and this is base. So the area will be half into height into base. Okay, base or we can say it as B. If I say base as B, so we can write down like this. Okay, for any sort of triangle, any triangle, we can just find out the area with this. Okay. If I say this as trapezium, okay. Where is it? Trapezium. Okay. While it is a trapezium is shaped like this. Okay. Let's say this one is the rectangle, and trapezium will have a shape like this. So you can see this shape is not attached into trapezium, and this shape is not, but this two shape is covered with this one and this sides. So the value will be like trapezium's base. This will be the total base of a trapezium. So we can like just say like this, that trapezium might look like this shape. Okay. So for this shape, the area will be this one is the base, and this one is the top side, and this single thing will be which height. Okay, so if this is a height and all, so that any sort of a trapezium, it will be like, it will look like this one is basic. This will be like base plus top divided by 2 into height. Clear? So if we are going to find out the area of any sort of trapezium, we need to find we need the height, we need the base, value of base, and we need the value of top. That's it. So next stop. Next stop is parallelogram. For a parallelogram, we need to, okay. For a parallelogram, we know that this one is not a one is not a rectangle, like the rectangle was, you can see here, the rectangle was four-sided, but this thing is not. So this one is like shaped. Okay, if I divide this thing with a straight line, so we can say this one is a triangle and this one is a triangle as well. So this two triangle is making up a parallelogram. So if for this triangle we can say like half into base into height, okay, plus half into base into height. Clear? So while we are just copying these two, we can say half into 2 into base into height, and we can eliminate these two 2's, and the value becomes base into height. So the area of parallelogram will be base into height. Is that clear? So after this thing, I need to introduce you a whole new thing. This one is, while we are trying to find out area or a perimeter of a circle, we can calculate the values of those straight lines using our scale. But in this circle, we are going to need some new thing, and this new thing is pi. While we are doing a work of circle, okay, pi. What is pi? Pi is a circumference of a circle divided by diameter, and this term is a constant number, and this constant number denotes to 22 divided by 7 or 3.14. Okay, so while we are going to make the circumference of circle is equals to 2 into diameter, as this one is, if this one is the center, total is diameter, and the half of it is radius. Okay, so as this one is 2 into diameter, so we can say like 2 into, sorry, this one is not 2, this one will be pi, or we can write down this one like this, pi, or so this one will be 2 into radius into pi, or we can write this pi like this. Okay, so the value circumference, we can say twice pi r. Is that clear? And while we are finding out the area of circle, we can write down pi r square. Okay, so this r denotes the radius and the d denotes the diameter. Okay, so this is how we are going to do the circles. And now all of these things we were discussing about, these were 2D factors. Like circle is a 2D thing, rectangular, parallelogram, trapezium, all were 2D things. And now we are going to discuss about the 3D things. While we are discussing about the 3D factors, this makes up the volume thing. As in 3D, we also need a height. All the things the left we did were like, okay, the things we were doing, like it had only lengths and widths, and now we are going to have the heights. And the thing we just try to do is like only the 2D factors. And this will be all for our today's video lesson, and we will be discussing in the next lesson about volume. Okay, thank you everyone. Thanks for having the patience, and thanks for watching the whole video of nearly 14 minutes. Thank you everyone.